Well, let's do it, Matt. Fire away. Let's do the fast break segment. 5 topics. We'll each give answers. Fire away. Hit it. What's number 1?
All right, number 1. What former president, because Trump would be too easy, would make the best supervillain?
I don't want to go with president, but who was the guy that was it only the Canadian prime minister who was like really big, but he had like a huge cocaine habit and all
Yeah,
that
that guy. What was that guy's name?
Toronto.
That was the mayor of Toronto, Ford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
like
go
that.
with him.
That
He
guy.
would make a great super villain. Rachel, what about you?
Now, well, I only focused on presidents because I thought that was the parameter. So I'm going to go with Teddy Roosevelt, but as like a cool supervillain. Like, he knows all the places to go in the wilderness to hide. He has the animals supporting him.
Well, he has the monocle, too.
Yeah, he's got the look.
And I would totally be on Teddy's team. Like, I would go evil villain for Teddy.
You're pro Teddy.
Pro Teddy.
Steinmann, what about you?
I'm going to go Richard Milhouse Nixon.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people were.
That one's pretty obvious. Doesn't need a whole lot of explanation.
No.
Got it.
All right, we're going to get philosophical now.
Oh, yes.
Is living in the present more difficult than living in the past?
Well, look, it's all relative because there's things that are better now, but there's things that are worse. I would say now just because in the past there were so many more like horrible diseases that there was no cure, no treatment, no nothing for it. Boom. I mean, that was it. And life was hard back in it. So over the weekend we were like we were quad and there was like this graveyard next to it, right? And the graveyard was the tombstone was born in 1803, died in 1893. And I'm just thinking,
wow,
God, life was hard back in 1810, right? That's tough.
Yeah.
So I will say it's harder then than now. Rachel?
I'm gonna go with the time of vaccinations for the win. Yeah. So back then, way harder than now. And yeah,
No
vaccines make totally win this era for me.
Yes. Simon?
Well, considering the state of our sports franchises, it's a hell of a lot easier to live in the past.
That's true.
Because they actually
Good.
won stuff.
You imagine like being on air at this station.
You're talking
mid-70s?
recent past too. So
Yeah.
that I didn't think that. Like I could go back to the 90s. Let me rethink my thing.
I mean, I was when Bengals went to the Super Bowl. I was 8. When the Reds won the World Series, I was 10. I was 15 the last time the Reds won a playoff series.
Yes.
I'm 39.
yeah. No, we're same age, man.
It's crazy.
I agree. Good answer. Number 3.
The social media outlet you cannot live without.
I mean, I got to do Twitter because it's like my job, but like outside of that, I would, and we talked about this earlier. I love YouTube just because of the educational aspect of it. I don't know if that counts as social media, Rach.
Yes,
but
it does.
I just love that. Again, if I don't know how to do something, I look it up on YouTube. I've learned to be decent at wood carving strictly by watching videos on YouTube. I haven't had a teacher or anything.
I think that makes it the most helpful form of social media too.
Resource, yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of social media that's detrimental to your life. YouTube
question.
can actually help your life.
Yes.
In a weird way. But I'm gonna go with Instagram.
And couldn't do without it.
No, I mean I think that's how I waste my time. If I have to if I have to be somewhere for 10 minutes and wait in line, or I'll scroll through Instagram.
I feel like that Instagram is healthier than Twitter though, because usually there's not much
so much
discussion
negativity
and debate.
yeah.
Like it's all just pictures, right?
Right,
You
and
look at
it's
pictures.
like, and then you get to choose too. Like, there's no retweeting necessarily, so you can choose and be very narrow in your focus on your Instagram, so you don't have any negativity coming in if you don't want it.
Well,
it's
and
kind of nice.
you're smart. You're smart about it too, because you put one of what are those called?
Stories.
The story, so it goes away in like
yeah,
a day. And
yeah. I
nobody
use
can,
a lot of stories.
Yeah, you just
on my
click
Instagram.
on it, it pops up and goes away.
Doesn't
That's
live
it.
forever.
Correct.
Yes.
Steinmann,
She's
what
smart
about you?
it. I'm still Facebook predominantly, so I go with Facebook. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I use them, but Facebook's my predominant one. But I think YouTube is universal.
Yeah.
Not only for videos and information, but for what me and Rachel do, putting blogs together. It's our best friend.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is.
YouTube
Yes.
is
Good
everything.
stuff.
Yeah,
Good
when it
stuff.
comes to work stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
YouTube.
Because a YouTube video will always post. Some of the other sites won't, and then you got to find it on YouTube anyway. Mm-hmm. So we just try to find it on YouTube.
Yeah, and it's easier. You're right. The links are easier to use. 100%. Number 4, Matt.
The first thing you would do if you won the lottery.
Okay, and I asked you this earlier, Rachel.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'd do. I mean, because in long term, I would give money to my family and charities and all that. But I'm saying day one, today I won the lottery. This has always been a dream of mine. I would get my wife and family, and I would not pack a bag. and I'd get my parents and probably my sister and her husband and her family, and I'd say, let's go to the airport, show up, no bags, no nothing. We'd look at the screen and say, where do you want to go? Iceland. Boom. Buy all the tickets, jump on the plane, get there. When we get there, we'd shop, we'd buy all the clothes, everything. I thought about this clearly. So that is what I would do if I had, like, again, won a jackpot of $300 million.
I'm so type A that's giving me anxiety. Just thinking about it.
How? That's fun.
I'm like physically uncomfortable with that. You're not planning this out. You're not price checking the hotels. Well, I guess you don't have to now.
That's
but that's
exactly
how
right.
you become a not millionaire very quickly, too.
Correct. But you live for the day, Rachel. Come on.
Oh.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna still stick with the truck, but I'm going to price shop that truck before I buy it.
Boring. Steinmann, what do you
It's
got?
just boring. I'm going to pay my parents' house off so they can live happily ever after, and then I'll figure the rest out later.
Oh, no, see, that's the best answer
There,
yet.
see? I just...
He got to think about it.
I think my
though.
mom's listening. Hi, Mom.
There you go.
All right, last but not
Quickly, yeah.
least, Bunbury just wrapped up. I know Rachel's very grateful for that.
Hallelujah.
She might get to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Your favorite music festival?
I'm not a big music festival guy. I haven't been to many, but I went to Rock Fest in Chicago, and the lineup was a bunch of other bands, but it was Stone Temple Pilots,
Nice.
Kid Rock, and Metallica, which was pretty cool. I got to see Kid Rock play every single instrument on stage during the last song. That was cool.
Wow.
Rachel.
I have never been to a music festival I wasn't working.
Well,
If I count the ones I was working, I've been to several, and so I'm going to say Riot Fest was the most fun. That's in Chicago.
okay.
It's an all-punk rock festival.
there you go.
It lasts for 3 days. It's really cool.
Check it out, Simon.
I haven't been in a while, but I used to go every year. Beale Street Music Festival, Memphis, Tennessee. I saw B.B. King on my 26th
Get out on live.
on my 26th
That's
birthday.
cool.
He
That
came
was
to
cool.
Nashville once when I lived down there, and I didn't get to go, but I'm jealous of you. All right, that was Fast Break. Thank you very much. Let's hit some traffic. Rob, what do you got?